All right, welcome to video number 5 of our series. Let me just, oops. All right, good. Making sure that the screen's good. Okay, welcome to video number 5 of our series. We are talking all about the doTERRA Wellness Pyramid. This is number 5. Like I said, if you have not seen video number 4, 3, 2, or 1, please hop back and watch those now, okay? Because every video builds on top of the last. What we're doing is we are going through all the levels of the pyramid. You can see it there. My picture may be covering up part of it. But the foundation, eat right, exercise, rest and manage stress, reduce toxic load. And then today we are talking informed self-care. And this is one of my personal favorites. I love this one. So again, as I said, we have gone through the first 4 levels of this pyramid. Okay, and we went through each one of those in an in-depth video. So if you have questions about that, please go back and check that out now. Wherever you are watching this video, the other videos should be available in that space. And today we are at the purple level there, informed self-care. And if you can see, I'm not sure, if you can see on the left there, there is an arrow. The bottom 4 levels that we have covered so far, those are your lifestyle levels. Today, informed self-care, this is where we get into healthcare. So we are going to talk about what that means, okay? So what is informed self-care? We are talking about preventative care and reaching for natural alternatives before medical care, before heading to the doctor, before heading to the pharmacy, before getting a prescription. This is like, what natural options do we have first to reach for before reaching for all those other things? And this is honestly where a lot of people start their doTERRA journey. This is where I started my doTERRA journey. I had a lot of digestive issues, and none of the over-the-counter stuff, none of the prescription stuff, that wasn't working for me. And I needed something else. And when I found, for me, it was DigestZen. When I found that, I realized, like, whoa, there's a lot to this. And then I sort of dug into all of the other different parts of it as time went on. It's very, very common for this to be a starting point. If it's not, totally okay. And as I said before, we are looking at the healthcare side, like real health, not just lifestyle. So how do you begin digging into this informed self-care part? A great way is doing exactly what you are doing right now, and that is informing yourself about preventative things that you can do to be proactive about building up your health. And this is things like, and again, we've talked about this in all of the other videos in depth. I'm not going to dive into them again here, but this is like using the Lifelong Vitality Pack, using these incredible supplements that elevate your health in an absolutely beautiful yet simple way. They bring you to a whole other level. Fill in any nutritional gaps that you may have. Make sure that you are getting everything you need from your diet, right? That is a preventative thing. We are not waiting until we have a nutritional deficiency before treating it. We are being preventative, right? It's proactive instead of reactive. So again, this is things like supplements. This is things like taking a drop of lemon in your water each morning to help kickstart your digestion, to really make sure that you are getting the most out of your food. Make sure that your stomach acid is normal and everything is working right, and really just helping your system cleanse out all the old stuff before it gets started for the day, right? So it's creating those daily essential oil habits, those routines that supports your health in a holistic way. So what to do, right? What does this actually look like? And this looks like a lot of different things, okay? As you can see here, we're talking supporting the proper function of your actual body systems on a daily basis. So this is things like addressing minor blemishes or cuts and scrapes. This is challenges like with babies, like teething, diaper rash, things like that, maybe muscle soreness, or joint stiffness. Maybe it is supporting healthy breathing, healthy airways, protecting against environmental threats, allergies, digestive troubles, like so much. Okay, so self-care, this is a really broad topic, but all it means is taking care of yourself proactively and using natural solutions first. I love the idea of prevention is better than a cure, and that is simply being proactive versus reactive. Like I said, we're not waiting until we have a nutritional deficiency before we're supplementing. We're not waiting until we have a complete mental breakdown before we find natural solutions that are going to help support our mental and our emotional health. Okay, so this is where the use of essential oils, like, they shine. This is the most beautiful way. This is the complementary way to modern medicine, okay? So you can see this photo right here. This is a photo that I took, posted it on Instagram a few months ago, and this is all about anxiety. And these 4 oils, I've had so many people ask me about anxiety and not wanting to go on prescription medication or looking for something else to help before it escalates to the point of needing prescription medication. And these are 4 beautiful options that I have in my collection. I use all the time. And they really help bring you back down to earth so that it doesn't escalate, so that the anxiety doesn't get out of control. And for example, the one there you can see in the photo is called Claricalm. That's the Women's Monthly Blend. It is made to help support hormonal health, i.e. PMS, right? So many women suffer from PMS, whether that is mood swings, whether that is cramps, whether that is, whatever it happens to be for you. This beautiful blend is made to help with that so that you don't have to reach for other things. This is a simple thing that you have at your fingertips. Smells awesome. It's really effective. And it's preventing anything from getting any worse than it has to be and just calming it all down. And I really just love to think of this level of the wellness pyramid as this is your wholesale membership, right? This is you jumping in and saying, like, yeah, I want to use these oils. I want to understand how I can care for my health, my family's health, be really proactive about things. So that way things don't escalate and get out of control. Or you know what? If maybe they have and they've started, let's address it now, and let's address it in a natural way before we reach for prescription medication, before we reach for doctors, right? This is empowering you to take care of you and your family's health at home first before reaching for other substances that may or may not actually cause more harm. Another beautiful thing whenever you get started with doTERRA is we always do, you call it different things, everybody has a different name for it, whether it's a wellness check, a lifestyle review, whatever it happens to be. And this is really where we look at all these different areas of your life, and we look at the things that you are perhaps struggling with right now, or the things that you would like help with, and we create a plan for you. So that way you can put all these little things in place and make sure that you are being proactive and caring for yourself first, okay? So this presentation would not be complete if we didn't talk about the power duo. Okay, I could talk about 1,000,001 essential oils when it comes to self-care and really being proactive with your health. But these 2, Frankincense and On Guard, these are the 2 powerhouses. Okay, so I really just wanted to touch on a few points with these 2 oils, because both of them are really simple. They're both part of the top 10. So if you are getting started with a home essentials kit, or family essentials kit, you have these, okay? They are very common oils to start with. So powerful, so simple. They both smell great, and they actually work on a cellular level within your body to create health from the inside out. So a few ways that you can actually use these oils. Number 1, diffusing. Okay, we all love our diffuser. I have my diffuser going right now, right behind me. But by diffusing On Guard, it is like spicy and warm and motivating, and it kind of like gets your butt into gear. And it also actually helps cleanse the air. So many studies have been done, and we touched on this in the reducing toxins video. There's been studies done that show that the air inside our homes is so much more toxic quite often than the air outside. So by diffusing On Guard, you can actually help create a healthier environment within your home for yourself and for your family. Another way that these oils can be used is emotions, right? Taking care of your emotions, again, whether it be anxiety, depression, just general overwhelm, right? We all have those days. That's such a key part of self-care. So whether it is, again, diffusing, putting it on your body, frankincense is so grounding and so peaceful. And it really just brings a sense of calm to any sort of routine, and it's a really beautiful way to start the day. Applying On Guard to the bottoms of your feet. This is an awesome immune boost, and this can also be used with kids, right? We're not just talking adults here. This is also for kids. Apply it to the bottoms of your feet. It's really soothing, but also like boosts your immune system, gets into your cells, supports your body. That, again, that proactive healthcare, right? Gets you from the inside out. Next is, if you are like me and you practice yoga or you meditate, frankincense can really help your focus, and it can just help create that positive intention and flow kind of throughout that. And it really, for me personally, it helps ground me, but also sort of help me connect to myself. That makes sense. And then last but not least, of course, your skin, right? Our skin is the biggest organ of our body. It is a huge detoxification organ. And quite often we have blemishes, right? Which is, again, often a reflection of our digestion or our hormones. So blemishes, cuts, scrapes, wrinkles, spots, redness, whatever it happens to be, frankincense is an amazing oil for that. Really helps the skin look beautiful and smooth, reduces redness, helps with healing, so many different things. Okay, so these two oils, frankincense and On Guard, they are, I would say, if you could only pick two oils for self-care, probably would be them. Probably would be them. Again, remember, because when we're talking self-care, we're talking on the sort of the healthcare side and not just the lifestyle side. So healthcare, right? Inside out. And it's really important to note, this is so important because it's really easy for this to get lost in translation. You see, if we look at this pyramid here, there are 6 levels, right? The 4 below the line, which are lifestyle, which we've covered, and then 2 above the line, which are both healthcare. One is informed self-care, one is proactive medical care. Essential oils are not proactive medical care. Okay, that is like going to the doctor, going to the hospital, getting antibiotics. There is totally a place for that. I have never said, nor will I ever say, that oils are a replacement for that. They are not. The whole idea is that when we build this pyramid, we create a solid foundation for you so that you have all of these different things in place in your lifestyle to create health. And then you start reaching for natural solutions when it comes to your healthcare first. And then if you still need it, then you go to the doctor. Okay, so we are not replacing Western medicine by any means. It really is a beautiful complement, and it is like a first line of defense before you have to go that route. And I would love to invite you, now that we've covered all 5 levels, and again, there is not a video for proactive medical care because that is not essential oil, so this is the last video of the series. I would ask you, where do you need to concentrate your efforts? So again, we can see the pyramid here. The bottom is eat right. Then we have exercise, rest and manage stress, reduce toxic load, and then informed self-care. And I would encourage you to actually grade yourself on each one of those. You know, rate yourself in each area from a 1 to a 10. Where are you right now? And then where would you like to be? because only by taking an honest look at where we are now can we actually move forward and create change, and then recognize the change when it happens. And that's a really important part of goal setting and then achieving our goals. And then I would love to invite you to reach out and let's create a plan to get your ratings up. What our goal is to work together to address the areas that maybe you rated yourself a little bit low, and maybe you rated yourself that you would like some help. You're not quite sure how to go about it. And together we will make a 3-month plan to get your health where you want it. Okay, this is not something that you have to do alone. This is not some mystery. Together we will go through, we will do a wellness, like a lifestyle consult. We will look at everything. We will look at where you are. We'll look at where you want to get to. And then we'll talk about different ways to help you get there. Okay, this is not just about getting everything all at once and dumping it in your house and then you not knowing how to use it. This is about being really targeted and taking specific action where you need right now to move the needle in your health and your wellness, to make a difference in your life. So I really want to thank you for being here. Thank you for joining me. If you have questions, please, please, please send them along. If you have questions about the other levels of the pyramid, again, I want to invite you to go back and check out those videos. There's an in-depth video on each level, and it should hopefully answer most of the questions that you should have. So thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. And yeah, I'll see you soon.